Hey guys, what's up? It's Power Up Boxing here. November 19th, it's Sergey Kovalev versus Andre Ward. The Crusher versus SOG, Son of God. So, we all know everyone's excited about this fight. It's gonna determine who is number one pound for pound again. Even though, in my opinion, I got Sergey Kovalev number one pound for pound on my list right now. But if Andre Ward beats him, I think you have to put Andre Ward number one. But if Kovalev beats Andre Ward, he secures his spot as number one pound for pound. Even like I already have him number one pound for pound, but this will just secure it. Andre Ward can leapfrog up to number one. So I don't even like really. Do I have Andre Ward in my top 10 pound for pound? I honestly don't. So really, Andre Ward definitely though is a worthy. It's gonna be Kovalev's best opponent, even though he's not in the top 10 right now. It's because he hasn't been fighting that much, and the guys he has fought lately aren't even that good, really. Like if you look at, okay, he beat Alexander Brand in his last fight. Andre Ward did for the vacant international WBO international light heavyweight title. Alexander Brand, decent record, 25-1, but really Alexander Brand, no one really knew about him. He's from Colombia. Um, Decent KO percentage, not a light puncher, so he's got decent power. But he's old. He's 39 years old. So, and he looked old in the fight. He looked like a 40-year-old man in there. So, and Andre Ward couldn't even get him out of there. And Bernard Hopkins was criticizing him in that fight. The crew was criticizing, the HBO crew was criticizing him in that fight. Especially Bernard Hopkins was filling in for Roy Jones, and he wasn't impressed because he couldn't get him out of there. But Andre Ward, he doesn't have that KO power really. He's got 50%, right on 50% KO percentage, 30 wins, no losses. He's undefeated, 15 KOs. He's not known to knock guys out. He's known to break guys down. Not a very hard puncher. Not an extremely light puncher. He's more like a Mayweather. Uh, it's hard to really say who. Like obviously he hits harder than Mayweather because he's at the higher weight class. But it's hard to say. They're about equal if you pound for pound wise in punching power. Andre Ward a little bit more aggressive though than Floyd Mayweather is. So that could answer why he got the TKO wins over like was it Paul Smith? He TKO'd Chad Dawson, but other than those KOs, yeah, he hasn't got a KO after those in a while. So pretty much in his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10 fights, he's only got 2 KOs. But that's besides the fact, really. If you look at his competition lately, Andre Ward, Alexander Brand, Sullivan Barrera, he got a decision over him. Paul Smith, Edwin Rodriguez. These guys got decent records, but they're not high caliber opponents. Like if you go on them right now and you click on them, Sullivan Barrera ranked 38 in the light heavyweight division. You go to Edwin Rodriguez, ranked 21 in the light heavyweight division. Just got knocked out not too long ago, I'm pretty sure. Against Williams Jr. So, Paul Smith, ranked 62. So, it's like the opponents he's been facing lately don't really, like they shouldn't get you in the top 10 pound for pound. But if you actually look, Edwin Rodriguez was back in 2013. And then he didn't fight until 2015 against Paul Smith. That might have been a catch weight, actually, for him to get more into kind of transition into the light heavyweight division. It might have been Paul Smith. I forget now. I know his first fight at the testing the waters, it wasn't a full 175. So he's only fought one, two, three guys in the last like years, and really not top-notch opponents in my opinion. So definitely that's why I can't put him in the top 10 pound for pound. If you go back to 2012, then I can put him in the top 10. But it's 2016 now. He's only fought three guys in the last 4 years. You can't put him in the top 10. So Sergey Kovalev, on the other hand, though, has crushed his last fight, Isaac Chalemba. A lot of people criticizing him. He didn't do that well. But still, he won the fight. He got the decision. He dropped the guy. He hurt the guy. Like, sure, you're comparing it to his other performances against Pascal and, like, Mohammedi, Pascal won, Bernard Hopkins. Yeah, he dominated. So we're comparing it to that, but he still got the win against Chalemba. So really, he's number one pound for pound. He's proved it on many occasions. The guy knocks out everyone. 84% knockout percentage, 30 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw, 26 KOs. He's a crusher. He won every round against Bernard Hopkins, who they thought was going to outbox him. He dominated and knocked out John Pascal twice. And in the list of other opponents, Agnew, Blake Caparello, Najib Mohammedi, Isaac Chalemba, they all of them got knocked out except Chalemba. So Nathan Cleverly, where he won the WBO title, knocked him out. He knocks out everyone, really. So he's number one pound for pound in my books. Both guys, let's look at the tail of the tape. Both guys, Andre Ward 32, Kovalev 33, Andre Ward 6 foot, Kovalev 6 foot. A lot of people are disputing that Andre Ward's 6 foot, I hear, because he took a picture with basketball players and he looked way shorter. But what do you expect? Basketball players are huge. They're tall, so. 71-inch reach for Andre Ward, 72.5 for Kovalev. So Kovalev's got the physical advantages. He's probably heavier, too, fight night. Plus, he's got the power advantage. Skill advantage. Kovalev showed he got skill and boxing skill against Bernard Hopkins and many others. He's got a good jab and good boxing skills. Not just power, but he's got skills. So physical-wise, Kovalev's got the advantage. Technical-wise, you would think Andre Ward would have the advantage, right? But he's been rusty lately because he hasn't been fighting that much, and his competition hasn't even been that good. And that's not good when you're going to face a guy who's the most dangerous guy in the boxing right now, and you've only fought Paul Smith and Sullivan Barrera and Alexander Brand in your last fight. So that's not going to be good. That doesn't prepare you for Kovalev. Kovalev, on the other hand, has been fighting like Pascal, obviously ranked in the top. What is he? He's ranked number 8 right now in the division, but he was ranked, I think, number 3 when he fought him. And so Isaac Chalemba was ranked 10 in the light heavyweight. So Kovalev's been facing the better competition, and he's been dominating them. So I got to go with Kovalev. He's number 1 pound for pound for a reason, in my opinion. My list, anyway. I know they put Gennady Golovkin above him, but I put Kovalev above Gennady Golovkin. He's been in better competition, better well-known names. So yeah, I gotta go with Kovalev, and I think he's gonna drop Andre Ward, and I think we might see Andre Ward get KO'd. Actually, he has been rusty lately. He hasn't been fighting that much lately. He's been dropped in the past, so we're gonna find out how good his chin really is, and it could hold up, it couldn't hold up, and he could get knocked out. So I'm going with Kovalev by knockout, and if Andre Ward survives, he's gonna get dropped probably throughout the fight. I'll be shocked if Andre Ward pulls off the win decisively. I'll be shocked. If it's a close fight, not as much shocked, but if Andre Ward dominates the fight, I will be shocked. If Kovalev dominates the fight, I won't be as shocked, but we'll see what happens. Sergey Crusher Kovalev versus Andre SOG Ward, November 19. Don't miss it. It's for all of Kovalev's titles, the WBA, IBF, and WBO light heavyweight titles, and don't miss it. HBO pay-per-view. Power of Boxing, powering down. Let me know who you think's gonna win the fight, and I'll see you on fight night.